What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in for another episode here. Today's gonna be a product review sent by Vector Optics, and this is their Veyron 3-12x44 second focal plane scope. Before I get started, I just want to say thanks to Vector Optics for sending this out for me to do a review. Greatly appreciate that. Today's video is just going to be an unboxing and some specs. Keep an eye out for an updated video on the tracking and durability test. Let's get started. Get some paper here. 5-year warranty on there. Kind of wish I had a lifetime, but it is what it is. Manual, nice cleaning cloth. Inside you do get a set of rings here. 30mm Weaver high profile. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these. I'm not sure if it's going to fit on the rifle that I'm going to put it on. Anyways, that's the scope rings. Seems to be really well made. They're pretty hefty. They have their logo etched and engraved in the scope rings there themselves. And nothing else inside the box besides the scope itself. Let's start out with the back here. It does come with a pretty decent flip cover here. I'm probably gonna end up taking these off and not using them. Initial impressions, it is relatively pretty light. It's right at 17.5 ounces, which is roughly just over a pound. Starting from the back here, you do see that there is a Vector Optics logo here, plus and minus up here, and then the Vector Veyron or Veyron 3-12x44. The fast focus eyepiece back here is really easy to turn. For you to set that, basically you want to put the scope up in the sky, not in the sun, but just in the sky, and focus this until you get a clear picture of the reticle itself. Moving forward, it's going to be the magnification ring. Turns really smoothly, not too stiff, but enough to where it'll stay in place. I do like it that it has knurling on here, so you get a nice grip on it. Even in cold weather with the gloves on a dry day like this, you can still get it relatively pretty easy. Main body tube is going to be 30mm and a 44mm bell. This is the parallax adjustment. Goes from 10 yards all the way to infinity or 500 if you plan on shooting that far. Again, turns nice and smooth. This does not have an illuminated reticle, so it just has the logo on the left side. Moving up top here is the elevation turret. This is the pull and turn style, so you guys can hear. Very audible. Push it down when you are ready to go. I did forget, in the box does have one of these Vector Optics scope reset tools, so you don't mar up the scope cap there. It's nice that they include this. Probably put this in my range bag. Anyways, the adjustments can be one click is 1/10 of a mil. Right hand side, you're gonna get the windage. Again, one click is 1/10 of a mil, and it's the pull and turn method. Again, nice audible clicks, and push it down, locks it in. With this tool, you can actually loosen up this cap here. Say when you're done zeroing and you end up like that, you can take the cap off and set it back to 0, and you should be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna try to get some footage of what the reticle looks like. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Very, very faint. I guess you can kind of see the crosshairs on there. Again, this is a second focal plane scope. I don't think I mentioned that. Sorry for the shakiness. That's 3 power. Let's turn it up to 6. That barn over there is probably like 40-ish yards away. Try to get this as best as I can here. That's a picture of the reticle. 3 power. And let's go up to 6. And let's try all the way to the max. This is probably gonna be terrible, but here we go. 12 power. I don't know if it'll work. Went to the front here. You're gonna get it honeycomb sunshade that is installed already from the factory. Again, I'm probably not going to use this, but it's there if you want to use it. It's basically to cut glare from animals seeing your scope. That is the front of the bell, again 44 millimeters, and the total length of this scope is actually pretty short. It's only 9.7 inches. It's probably one of the shortest scopes I've seen on the market. This is gonna be going on my Winchester XPR and 270 short mag here shortly. I'll be getting that on Tuesday. You guys will be seeing this video today on Sunday. The eye relief on this is, I believe, 3.5 to 4 inches. I know that's kind of a big range, but I kept getting different answers from different sources that I sourced this from. But the majority of people are saying that this is gonna be 4 inches in length for the eye relief, which is a generous amount, especially if you're going to put this on a higher caliber rifle. Just some cool specs about this scope here. Again, they do a 750G shock proof test on this, meaning that that's what it will withstand. I believe that's up to a 308 from what they said. So just a quick recap on this. Again, this is the Vector Optics Veyron or Veyron 3-12x44, 9.7 inches long, so relatively pretty short and compact. Pretty lightweight, 17.5 ounces, 3-12x44. You're gonna get mils for adjustments here. I did forget to mention the mils on the adjustment range is 17.5, so that's plenty if you're gonna plan to use this for long range. Again, this is gonna be going on a hunting rifle for me, so depending on how far I'm gonna be shooting, anywhere from 100 to probably 300 yards max is where I live. So this is also fully waterproof, nitrogen purged. 1 meter for waterproof submerged test. Again, it comes with these rings here, so which is nice. So you don't have to go and buy any, but I might use some different ones depending on the setup that I'm going to be running. That's a quick unboxing video of this scope. Again, I just want to say thanks to Vector for setting this up for me to do a review. They're really responsive on emails. Again, this will be going on my 270 short mag. In my next video, I'm going to show a tracking test, durability test, just to see how well this does. If you guys have any questions, leave in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer it. And until next time, be safe, everyone.